Alright, math team. For the first meet, the third topic is matrices, determinants, and systems of equations. The 3-point category is going to either be solving a two-variable system of equations, which you might have learned how to do that, probably learned how to do that in Algebra 1, or working with a 2x2 determinant. I'll show you an example of that right here, but they do get more complicated than this, so you may have to refer to the notes. This video is only going to handle the easier case of 2x2 determinant. And for a 2x2 determinant, all we need to do, I make it sound simple, is these two get multiplied minus whatever these two are multiplied. Okay, so I have 3x minus what I get when I multiply 5 times, so I'm just going to write that out as a longhand, 5 times x minus 3. And that's the value of the determinant. But it equals, to continue the problem, 7x minus 66. And now it's just a basic Algebra 1 problem. We combine like terms, get the x's by themselves, yada, yada, yada. So let's see, 3x minus, I better write that out. Take your time, you have 12 minutes to do the 3 problems, and if you're new to math theme, you probably want to take your time with the 3-point question. You don't want to get it, you want to give it your best shot to get it right. My mind thinks faster than my marker, so it takes sometimes I mess up. Okay, let's see, this is going to be negative 2x, so I'm going to add the negative 2, I'm going to add 2x to both sides and bring it over here and make it a 9x. I'm going to add 66 to both sides to make this a 7, wait a minute, let's add 66, it's 81. 81. I'm going to divide both sides by 9 and get x equals 9. And that is the answer to this problem. Okay, let's try some other ones. So that's what you do with a determinant. The other style of question they said would be a system of linear equations. So here's a system. We have y equals 20x plus 19 and y equals 19x plus 20. Think about the different ways that you use to solve systems of equations in Algebra 1 and Algebra 2. You have substitution, you have addition, subtraction, multiplication. This is set up nicely for substitution because they tell us y equals this and y equals that. So I'm going to make this equal to that. Substituting in for y. 20x plus 19. The next one I do won't be as simple as this. But I can just have those two expressions equal each other because they both equal y, therefore they must equal each other. They purposely do this to have a lot of the numbers the same to trip you up. I'm going to subtract 19x from both sides to make this a 1x. I'm going to subtract 19 from both sides to get 1. And that's the answer, 1. Oh, what is the y coordinate? I always go back and reread the question because sometimes they do that. So I just found that the x coordinate was 1. They want to know the y coordinate. So you need to plug the x equal 1 back into this, let's say. If I plug 1 in there, I get 20. 20 plus 19 is 39. So actually, the only number you should put into your answer would be 39. They only wanted the y coordinate. All right, pretty sneaky there. Almost caught me. This is a 3-point question, I think, from a couple years ago. Notice how terrible these numbers are. Like if you lined them up on top of each other for a system, you wouldn't be able to add them to get rid of anything or subtract them to get anything. And there isn't a common factor to common number. You don't want to multiply this one by 37 and this one by negative 63. Well, it turns out there is a trick where you do add them together. This equation added to this equation comes out to 100x plus 100y. This is a sneaky shortcut. I'm disappointed that they have this as a 3-point question, but 263 plus 237 is 500. And that equation, when you add them together, can be reduced. You could divide everything by 100 and get x plus y equals 5. And then you would subtract the two equations. 63x minus 37x is 26x. Hopefully I'm doing that right. 37y minus the 63y comes out to negative 26x. I mean 26y. And 263 minus 237 comes out to positive 26. And this equation, where we subtracted them, can be reduced. You can divide everything by 26 and get x minus y equals 1. Right? When you divide by 26, you get this. And now, after adding the 2 and subtracting the 2, now we have these two equations, and these are nicely set up for addition. Add these two equations together and you get 2x. The y's cancel out. 2x equals 6. Therefore, x equals 3. They want us to express your answer in xy form, so x equals 3. I still got to plug 3 into this. And that could take a little, oh, no we don't. We could just plug it in here, right? Right. 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. Oh yeah, very confident the answer is 3, 2. And it is, because I cheated and looked at the answer. That's it for matrices and systems. Look at my notes if you want to deal with more complicated problems. Have a great day.